In the name of the Republic, surrender!
Yatuka Ulwan Kunkunaba Murira, Rachikun, Mucha Shapampa.
Kava! Kiyokaku! Kava! Kiyokaku! Kakincha Nawabagaon!
Mucha Hantonga ya Fulke! Chachiska do punta casa Pukbaka! Panaoto!
Lukio may have been as stubborn as they come, but even he didn't deserve to die like that.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata! Naboda iwan hismatoma. Wana kumbes jimpa maruli kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kuna maruli rarachik. Ocho apanki.
Achuta. Wonga kun pistol pikin kun.
Flimo padona. Smartelia.
Lucio may have been as stubborn as they come, but even he didn't deserve to die like that.
Laboda ani kisma toma. Kuyabi juskuna jitan. Ocho apanki.
Ajuta. Wonga kun bisto.
Slimo patona.
Sarah, I'd love to chat when we aren't being shot at. Lucio may have been as stubborn as they come, but even he didn't deserve to die like that.
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamokapata!
La boda ni win kisma toma. Wana kun bes chip kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina ocho apanki. Wana
Achuta! Wanga kun pistol biki.
slimo patona. Smaktelia.
Drexel, you have much to answer for. The blood of countless Republic soldiers is now on your hands. There can be no surrender. You must be punished for your crimes here and now, and only death will be sufficient.
Kipuna! Gavadumpa kupaiya mokapaata!
I am a patient man, Drexel. Your insolence has pushed me beyond my limits. You could have laid down your weapons and surrendered. You could have made things easy. But you had to resist. You had to defy my authority.
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kundes.
I would rather die than hand over the formidable to a criminal like you.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kup!
Men, shoot to kill! I want no survivors!
Now that was a battle that was completely unnecessary. Had he surrendered, he would have lived. A damn shame.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpaliya mokapaata!
What do you mean? The Admiral's dead. The Republic defeated.
Kachichu aitha hodunga. Yinkin kuno bamulir.
Well, now that you mention it, I did. During the fight, looking into their eyes, I could see how determined they were to win. It was like something was constantly motivating them during the course of the battle, something we couldn't see.
Tong abuk shami nonok.
A Jedi? How do you know?
Tong abuk sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Ni.
I admit my knowledge of Jedi techniques is somewhat lax, but I've heard of battle meditation before. I thought Bastila Shan was the only Jedi to possess the ability.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
Then that explains why we aren't feeling any negative effects. Captain, what do you think to all this? What's our next move?
Achuta. Wanga kun bisto yinkin kuno bamulira chinkun. Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes.
I'm glad to hear. Walking onto the formidable without a reason is just asking for trouble, and I've had more than my share for one day already.
Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Natipon nang kudu jich.
Then I guess that gives us a reason to invade the formidable. Although, I still don't like my chances against the Jedi.
Kipuna! Kavadumpa ku palia mukabata! Kavadumpa ku palia mukabata! Bunana chaku!
Betrayer. Murderer.
What's wrong?
Kipuna na bonsha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya.
Hakuchekopa.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Bonanakachu.
Yinkin kuno bamulira chinkun.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo Lora Waisha.
Listen, Sarah, you don't have to do this for us. I'm sure Ponda knew the risks, and I'm certain he wouldn't want you to forfeit your life like this.
Mucha shakpangpa. Yinkin kuno bamulri rachikun. Kachichu aitha haudunga. Yinkin.
Mucha shakapaka. Yik.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpaliya mokapaata!
Kipuna na bonsha.
You don't fool me, Sarah. I can see why you want to go on that ship. It's not to rescue Panda. It's the Jedi. Listen, I know how you must feel. You want to avenge your master, to strike back at the Jedi for what they did to you. But picking a fight against a Jedi when you can't feel the Force isn't called revenge. It's called throwing away your life. That's the worst thing you can do right now. The worst thing. Are you sure it's not just a headache? Because, in all honesty, considering your condition, you should still be back in the med bay.
Kipuna, bonana kichu, kinpa mulera dwana, don kinpa no kun.
So you're just gonna charge with blasters blazing into a battle you cannot hope to win. Even without the Jedi, there will still be Republic soldiers on board the Formidable.
Kipuna, bonana kichu, kinpa mulera dwana, don.
Listen, there's a way to reach the Jedi and save the captive without firing a single shot. You will need my help. I'm probably gonna regret this, but it's sure as hell the best chance you have of getting in and out without getting killed.
Blast it! What is taking the Admiral so long? They're only a bunch of space pirates. This is usually easy pickings for us. What can be different now? Now what?
Kachikun itahaldonga, ikinkuno bamulerat.
I am not interested in prisoners. We already have enough of them. Tell him to put it back where he found it.
Kachikun itahaldonga.
Damn pirates, scheming and underhanded, the lot of them. Bring her to me, and the commando as well. I want to hear of the Admiral's progress aboard the Orion.
Achuta.
This better be good. This is good news indeed, Commando. If what you say is true, then it shouldn't be much longer before Admiral Cole at last captures the Orion's bridge. The sooner we get back to the Republic, the better, I say. The Outer Rim is so violent, so uncivilized. It all leaves a vile taste in my mouth. And now for you. So, you're turning your back on your allies and offering information to the Republic? Let me guess. In exchange for credits? You pirates switch allegiances too often. I don't like it.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakumbes chi pala mulak tong.
You will show proper respect to the captain, pirate scum.
Now, let us not mistreat our guest. I believe she has something important to tell us.
Mucho shakapaka.
You fool! I am the ranking officer aboard the Formidable. You will tell me the information.
Kipuna na bon sha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya.
The Jedi? How did you learn one was aboard? Did one of my men talk?
Tangabun shan omnong. Wanga kun biskin ba.
Take her away. You, Commando, keep an eye on her.
Yes, sir. Prisoner, do not make any sudden moves or I swear I will...
Chinapala mula. Tongki ba non tontek.
Aye, aye. Glad to take that mask off. You think they'd have some sort of air conditioning system installed, but I know the truth.
Mucho shakapaka.
This is a Hammerhead-class cruiser, the same as the Orion. I'm guessing the layout will be pretty similar.
Rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama.
And don't forget, we need to rescue Ponda Hatiba. I didn't see him locked up on the way in, so I'm guessing he's somewhere between us and the crew quarters.
Hakuji kapa?
Chapaso, Uchuapanki.
Ponda, you idiot, we're here to rescue you! That's what we're here for. Brace yourself. I'm gonna shut down the force cage.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata? Bonanakachu.
Your priority, maybe, but I look after my friends. We've got to release him now.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kinpa mule rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawan.
You're right.
Hachu apanki. Jishawa anibong kasha chona si ichua.
Sorry, Ponda, but she's right. Though, don't worry. We'll be back for you. So stay here, shut up, and hang tight. Your Jedi should be beyond that door.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku.
In that case, let me fight alongside you. You'll need all the help you can get against a Jedi, and the odds will be better with the two of us.
Ni bajoni yo luck we.
But without your command of the Force, you're practically defenseless. How do you hope to defeat her?
Hachu apanki. Jishawa anibong kasha chona.
Then make it a hasty reunion? We haven't got long before the Orion completes its preparations and blows us both into space dust. And for what it's worth, may the Force be with you.
I have waited a long time for this day. A long time. I have waited for you, you who chose to betray the light and then give yourself to the darkness. I have waited for you, the root of all my sorrow.
Tangabun shan nang. Wanga kun beast kin ba mularak choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana?
I was one of the Jedi Knights tasked with destroying the Dark Lord Revan. Yet once I was amongst the Sith, I chose to depart from the strike team and devote my time to a new objective, searching for you. But somehow you managed to evade me, and I failed. When I narrowly escaped from Revan's ship before it exploded, I was cast adrift into space. Eventually I was found by the Formidable, and have since scoured nearby sectors for your presence.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kinpa mulera dwana. Dong kinpa no
Torments! You know nothing of what you speak. You only know how to inflict torment, not suffer from it. You are a betrayer. You are a murderer. You are a Sith.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku.
Do not preach to me of the Jedi ways. You are no longer worthy to speak of them.
Tonga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin.
You speak the truth, but that friend died many years ago. When she chose to forsake all that she was and embrace war. When she chose to murder the man who rescued, raised, and trained her. That man was Darius Solomon, my uncle.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku.
I know Solomon was one of the greatest Echani ever to be born. I know Solomon possessed a skill in combat that could not be matched, that could not be overcome. I know he was a legend. I know he was my uncle, and I know that you killed him.
Tangabun shan nang. Wanga kun beast kin ba mularak choni yun tun gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana?
And join the dark side, the Sith. I have seen what one must sacrifice to embrace that calling, and it sickens me. No, I will do what as a Jedi I should do. I will destroy Sith. I will destroy you.
Kipuna na bonsha. Kava dumpa kupaliaya mokapata.
You murdered my uncle, your mentor, Darius Solomon. The Sith must be destroyed and justice must be served. Death must be met with death.
Your Jedi should
Run.
in that, but with then
I have waited a long time. I've waited. The Force flows within you, yet you do not call upon it. What trickery is this?
Ni bajoni yo lak wish.
No, you are wrong. I can feel its power flowing within you. In a way, you still remind me of him.
Dong abuk shami no.
Solomon. He was strong in the Force, and so was his protege.
Tangabun shan nang. Wanga kun beast kin ba mularak choni.
Choice and consequence. One cannot exist without the other. When you chose Revan, the friend I grew up with was sacrificed. She ceased to exist.
Kipuna na bon sha. Kava dumpak.
Yet the gaping hole left by this sacrifice of identity was never replaced with a new one. Instead, I think, you became something else. Something that cannot exist without Revan.
Pudu, tunirama na praka donkod sir.
Only my uncle could answer that truthfully. Solomon knew you better than you knew yourself.
Pasen lapti non goto. Hachu apanki, jishawa anibon ka sha chona si ichua byongbo joni.
It does not matter. I have no regrets. When I leave this place, I will join with the Force as an individual, with an identity to call my own. And maybe, just maybe, I will find my uncle there.
Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Chika ton mulaka wata yu makau. Pudu, tunirama na praka donkod sir. Watawama muliri kin kun chopeshwa. Mana tota hakuji krala bolaji chok shontang.
Wake up! Wake up! You're dreaming! Snap out of it!
Pudu, tunirama na praka do.
Sarah, you're dreaming. Whatever it is, it ain't real.
Chika ton mulaka wata yu maka wamahona.
It's me. I'm here.
Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Dopayuma pasen lap.
Yes, I did. We made it just in time, moments before the Orion's turbo lasers destroyed the Formidable. But that was a long time ago, Sarah. You know that. Welcome back. Can't say I'm surprised to find you unconscious. I guess it's fate that I should always be the first face you see when you come around. Lucky you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Your Jedi friend says you were talking to yourself, then you collapsed and lost consciousness. Don't know how, don't know why. I'm just relieved you're all right.
Mucho shakapaka.
Yeah, you know. Your Jedi friend? I swear, if Darth Revan knew the types of crowds you were hanging around with these days. Still, I guess Revan's just a bad memory for you now. No use for me to linger on it.
Mokao dangyafoki. Chachiska to punta kakaspaka. Bano oto. kakin cha na kwat na bon kon.
How exactly do you know Sarah here? She's a former Sith, and you're a Jedi. Hardly the most typical of companions. Secret, eh? What is it with you Jedi?
Tangabun shan nong. Wanga kun beast kin ba mulara.
What? You don't enjoy my company?
Kipuna na bon sha. Kava dumpak.
I have my reasons. What you need to know is that the Korriban Wastes can be a dangerous place if you don't know them. I do, so I've come to offer my services to you as a guide. And the way I figure it, you wouldn't be heading to the Korriban Wastes for just any reason. It has to be important to you, which means it's probably also dangerous. You'll need all the help you can get. So what is it? They say Korriban's home to many evils. Which one will have the delight of your company? That much is obvious. I saw a lot of corpses on my way here. Still, you aren't exactly what I'd call a divine crusader. There is more to this.
Shachika ton mulaka watayumaka ni bajoni yola wish dopayuma pasen.
And you have to get killed in the process? This all sounds like a repeat of the Formidable. Then the consequence was another coma. What if this time it's even worse?
Randi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawamanibo Lora Waisha Wagash.
Believe me when I say, if a Jedi Master is in the Korriban Wastes, he either has serious issues or he isn't a Jedi Master. I don't want to sound negative, but this won't end well. Trust me, you will need my help. There's a small tunnel just up ahead that will take us into the Korriban Wastes. From there, it'll be deserts, mountains, and Tukata as far as the eye can see.